In this video we are going to look at multiplying surds together. If we can recall from the very start of the surds topic with the videos, I gave you this fact here that the square root of two numbers that multiply together, we can split them apart. Okay, but the same is actually true if we look at it the other way. If we have two square roots multiplying together, we can combine. Okay, because if something is equal to something one way, it will be equal to something the other way. For example, if we were to look at, just generally, if we were to look at root 7 times root 3, we could write that as root 7 times 3, which is root 21. Okay, so this is how we're going to look at applying these facts. Okay, here we've got root 7 times root 7, so using my formula, I can combine them. 7 times 7 is 49, the square root of 49 is 7. Let's look at another number, let's go root 5 times root 5. I can combine them. 5 times 5 is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So, important point here. If you've got a square root multiplied by a square root and both numbers are the same, the answer is just a number on its own. Root 7 times root 7 is 7. Root 5 times root 5 is 5. Root 8 times root 8 is 8. Root a billion times root a billion is a billion. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, this time it's slightly different because I've got a whole number part attached to each of the surds. What your method is you simply multiply the whole number parts together. 3 times 2 is 6. And then you can combine your surds. 5 times 2. And then carry that on. What is 10? And there's no other way I can write the square root of 10. Okay, so if you've got whole number parts attached, then you can multiply them first and then apply your rule to the things under the square root. Okay, here we're going to look at another similar example. We've got 5 root 12 times 6 root 5. So what I can do first is I can just multiply my whole number parts together first. So 5 times 6 is 30. I can then combine these two square root terms. I can combine them into one. I can combine that into 12 times 5. Going a bit further forward, that's going to be 30 root 60. Don't always assume that you're finished. Let's look at this root 60. Can we write root 60 another way that will simplify down? And if we think about 60, we can write 60 as 4 times 15. And I can go further, I can then split them up. Times root 4 times root 15, which is going to give me 30 times 2 times root 15, which will give me, just do this over the side, which will give me 60 root 15. Okay, that is the sort of thinking you should be doing when you are multiplying surds together.